50.
Oh, this your boy Slick 50 from Slick 50 TV. And if you don't know who I am, get familiar. You hear me? GMT Squad.
Classic.
Know what I'm talking about, goddamn me? You hear me? Y'all know what it is. Grown man talk.
Well, it's clear as you can see, this is Soul Instrument coming to you live on Slick 50 TV. No be the desert where dead feet thirsty, no spiritually awake, and them say, Lord have mercy, so many years and time been wasted. We got to free ourselves from mental slavery. We are free on Slick 50 TV. Check.
50.
Oh, this your boy Slick 50 from Slick 50 TV. And if you don't know who I am, get familiar. You hear me? GMT Squad.
Classic.
Know what I'm talking about, goddamn me? You hear me? Y'all know what it is. Grown man talk.
This is 50.
Why do I do that every time? Let's see if the mic hot, man. Let's see if the mic hot, man. I do it every time I talk and the mic be on mute. I be tripping, man. Let's see if y'all can hear me, though. Shoot. To be real. I see I got output. Oh, snap. Did I start this up bogus? Oh, there we go. Okay. We should be good. Let's see. I be tripping, man. All right, we good. I don't know when I'm doing my gaming sessions. When I'm doing my gaming sessions, though, it don't, you know what I'm saying? My voice don't be want to come through. I think I might have to go ahead and get a capture card or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm definitely not understanding that. I'm going to pull y'all up on my screen so I can see y'all real quick. If y'all wonder why you looking away like that? What is he doing? Stop playing. Okay, there we go. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, mute you. Can't have you coming through. We don't want you coming through. There we go. How can I make y'all bigger, though? Anyway, I ain't even trying to do all that. All right, there we go. I don't know if it hurt me the first time. Shout out to Mr. Heat on My Feet. E. Double E. The real E double, man. I ain't saying the 2 E part in the front, man. It just feel weird. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all know what it is. It's GMT, man. DJ Patrick. What's going on? Y'all see the title, man. Pandemic. How to stop an outbreak, bro. This was interesting, bro. And my mic feel funny. Anyway, this was very, 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 very interesting, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on. Well, I always say that, don't I? But I'm gonna start trying to limit this because I want to get some replay value out of it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or what the case may be. Detroit, what's going on, boy? Matter of fact, like this as y'all coming in, share it if you can. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we trying to grow the crowd over this way. What else? And shout out to all y'all, man, for supporting. No lie. I appreciate watching the ads. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate all that stuff, bro. You know, this stuff goes a long way, man. With your boy, no lie. Real talk. Real talk. And if I have time, I may open the phone lines to get y'all input, but that's not written in stone as of just yet. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about you see the title. You know what I'm saying? Pandemic: How to Stop an Outbreak. You know what I'm saying? That's actually a documentary, bro, that dropped. I don't know how long it's been out. Be honest with you, I think it might have dropped last week or within the last couple of weeks or something like that. And it's exactly what it's talking about, a pandemic. It starts with the flu. Turns out the flu was the biggest pandemic. It killed up to 50 to 100 million people worldwide. In what, 1918 or something like that. So they consider that like ground zero, bro. And it just went on to a whole lot of other stuff. Like I've been knew a lot of stuff. A lot of people in here I know mess with Ryan. A lot of stuff that he been saying. But it was some extras, some in between stuff that you don't see out there unless you know exactly to type in. And why they got all these different code names for certain stuff and all of that, and they put in layman's terms for people to understand, like how swine flu, but then to them it's H1N1. So they the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Versus corona, the COVID-19, you know what I'm saying? But most of the viruses out here are based on flu-like symptoms, cold-like symptoms. And it's really tripping me out, bro. Crazy tripping me out from watching this documentary. It's only 4 episodes, dog. It was broke down in episodes, but in each episode it's broke down in chapters. And I like the way they did it, so you could really grasp on the people who supposed to be ahead of this stuff, how it went down, why stuff mutate, all this. And it's hella interesting. It's not put no boring way or none of that. For instance, the part that tripped me out was that I'm not understanding how the hell we didn't get in front of this when everybody else got in front of it. Ever since 1918, people took this serious. It's just America don't take it serious, bro. All right, after 1918, the second biggest, they was talking about the bird flu, bro. I forgot all about bird flu, right? Came from birds, from chicken, all right? Again, China messing with these wet markets, right? And they confirmed the wet market thing, right? They went ham on it. They start getting rid of all the chickens, dead or alive. Get rid of them all until we can figure out a vaccine, bro. When I tell you, China was not playing. They had pits and pits full of chickens, bro. Then they finally got a vaccine. They said, if you own chickens, you got to bring them to a certain spot. And they plugged them, bro. Shot them with some drugs. And they got ahead of it, bro. And it worked. But at the same time, they closed all their borders off. If you were outside of the containment zone, they cut it off, bro. No in and out, no flights, no nothing. Instant. Booyah. We on top of this. That's what messed me up. And it was like 1 case here or something like that. Peep this, bro. Then the stuff pops back up in East Asia somewhere. Man, they went ham over there too. Nope, we ain't having it. Shut everything off because it's serious over there. You know what I'm saying? With that, they got a lot more people than we do. So they knew that it was going to take a lot of people, right? They did that. Now, that just blew me away. Then you go on, and it's all these other in-between numbers like H1N9, H1N3. All these come from different animals, and most of these flus are all overseas, like up in I think it was India. Boy, they got a nasty flu going on over there right now, and they called it by the code name. They ain't have a regular name for it. But it's going on, not right now, because this film was filmed. Let me slow down. This film was filmed between 2018 to spring 2019, right? So just to let you know, this ain't nothing somebody trying to make some money off of, because they're not even talking about corona in this. This is just to help y'all get educated and up to speed. And they didn't put out there for that purpose. I'm saying that because I think it's a good watch for people to see that. And what happened was, in India, the flu keep popping up, but every time they flu keep popping up, bro, it come back stronger and stronger, right? And then they flip the script. Solomon, what's going on? Solo man, my bad. I don't know why I keep calling you Solomon every time I see you. Said too well, what's going on? L. Johnson House, what's good, man? Yeah, I was gonna get to that, Miss Heat on my feet. Yeah, they opened the wet markets back up, and they took off the stay at home thing. You know what I'm saying? They can go back outside and do what the heck they want to do now over there, right? Because they ahead of the curve. Like I said, they jumped on it. What we were seeing was what we should have been doing. Lock it down, come up with some viable ways. Like they got an app they can get tested on, because they've been ahead of the curve for us. Like they do diabetes on their phones and stuff too, though. You know what I'm saying? Test with diabetes. And somebody was saying, how the heck they can do that? They've been testing diabetes on the cell phone for the longest, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's all types of stuff. They've been already ahead of the curve of us, right? But yeah, I was gonna get to that. They open the wet markets back up. They can do it. It's cross contamination that's causing it, man. You taught that if you ever been a chef before, or if you worked in the kitchen, you know what cross contamination is. That's all that stuff is, and it's poor practices. That's all it is, bro. And it's getting into the human. It gets to us. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they shut it down over there. What you was seeing on those videos was very real, bro. China, Asia, they don't play. Ain't no about to be no outbreak taking out millions of nothing, bro. They nip it in the bud. Something we should have did back in November. I ain't saying we should burn chickens and all that stuff. That's how they went ham. But what I'm saying is, we should have been, the borders like flying in and out should have been a wrap, bro. Instantly in November, shut it down. We finna nip this in the bud, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Then on top of that, when you watch the film, what got me, there's an American dude and Chinese that get paid to try to help stay ahead of the curve. And he been saying this is coming. He on there, bro. He done got awards and everything. They done promote him to some other little coalition now. Because now some other stuff. I'm pretty sure at the end of this thing, at the end of this film, rather, they had already hipped him on what was going on. So they promoted him to another thing, another group, but they didn't say why. But he had been saying it. He said it was going to be another pandemic, and we better be ready for it. And it's going to be based off the flu. He said it. It's going to be like 1918. It's going to take out a whole lot of people, and we need to come up with a vaccine that's for all flus, not just one. And that's why they're saying that the flu shot that some people take it work for and it don't work for. You know what I'm saying? So the goal is to come out with this vaccine that work for all of them. Now this leads you down the rabbit holes of vaccines, man. And a lot of people don't. So for people who don't know, measles are back on the rise. And if y'all think measles is just some red dots, measles can kill you in your old age, bro. So don't think it can't. Measles can kill adults. All right. But it's back up on the rise. And they had people on there too that don't like being vaccinated because, you know, that it's been proved that, well, to a certain extent, like it said, let me get out first. They say that vaccines can cause autism in kids. And most of the cases are young black boys from poverty. You know what I'm saying? Look that up too. It's a documentary on that too. You can find it on YouTube. And there's actors against vaccination. There's big people against being vaccinated. Me personally, I don't know. It's a 50-50 because what they said is, dude said when they got caught, he said they didn't properly test it, but he doesn't doubt it. Then they said they tested it. He said there's no convincing proof that it causes autism. Okay, so this is why it's still being practiced in medicine, right? But at the same time, the way I feel, because a lot of people feel like if you don't get vaccinated with certain stuff, that you're gonna be spreading whatever you got. Well, I feel like if you vaccinated and I got it, how you gonna get it? So why you worried about the people who are not vaccinated? If you get vaccinated, you should be fine then, right? So that's how I look at it. You feel me? But I do look into the stuff about the autism and all of that, and I respect the people who don't want to be vaccinated too as well. You get what I'm saying? So it get into all of that to all the way to a mandate. They had once upon a time thought about doing a mandate where you had to get vaccinated to even go to school, and this and the third, and I know certain schools do that out here. Don't get your shots and see if you can go to school, you know, but they give you the option of homeschool. That school you won't even have to pay for homeschool. You get what I'm saying? So it gets into all of that. And I'm just giving y'all a quick rundown because like each episode is like an hour. So trust me, I'm not even covering half of it, right? But the part I want y'all to pay attention to is how each strain gets stronger and stronger based on mistakes that man make. You know what I'm saying? And different countries not having the same regulations as everybody. Some stuff needs to be on one page. Ain't no such thing as a new world order. I don't believe in it. But some stuff should be on the same page, bro. But back to what I was saying, they had a dude that client that he knew got ahead of the bird flu for him like that. Got ahead of it was another flu like that, bro. Then they got talking about certain counties only got like rural counties in Oklahoma got like one county hospital and the doctor actually stay at the hospital. One doctor, a bunch of nurses, and he or she sleeps at the hospital doing 72-hour shifts. Switch off with another one. Switch off with another doctor. You feel me? And how they don't have the resources. So while we even worried about other countries that's gonna have a bigger pandemic than we got worried about the smaller rural areas that can't even get the attention they need. And they showed like the flu was coming through there because they said last year was in 2018 the flu was at its height. She ended up catching it during the documentary and had to quit. Basically, she was like, I can't take this no more. She keep catching the flu repeatedly, and she keep taking the flu shot and it's not doing that for her. So, and her husband was staying at the hospital with her, but they burnt out like they not on it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Shout out JC in the house, man. What's going on, boy? And it's just off the chain, man. Just the information. And the thing that is noted, keynote, this was recorded between 2018 all the way to the spring of 2019. They had a lady, one of the heads of CDC, bruh, telling people about this flu. It's like they almost telling on themselves, but they didn't know what was going to happen in the future. You feel me? But they knew. And also the president know. And that's why he was saying they was already working on a cure, but it's not a cure because, like I said, you ain't curing no viruses, and this will also confirm that. Okay, they trying to get a vaccine to help you not catch it. You know what I'm saying? But the goal is to get a vaccine where you won't catch it, not help you not catch it. And some company, I forgot the name of the company, but they just got funded from the government. I wonder why. I wonder why. And it did go past that. But to help them fund, because they supposed to be so close to getting this vaccine out. And they want it to be mandatory every year for everybody. But I did not know it was an eye-opener for me. I know we have a cold, and I know it jumps to the flu, and I know the pneumonia. I thought pneumonia was the worst of the worst. It is not the worst of the worst, people. It is. There's other ones with code names, man. This one had this dude, he couldn't move, he couldn't do nothing, he was done. They was trying to get him together, he was supposed to be in his kid's wedding, and dude, he was done, you hear me? They brought him back from the dead, bro. So it's other stuff out here that's just not in this country yet that's far worse than what we've seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? It even got into and it's crazy because I was talking yesterday to people and stuff about the praying. They got about how people talking about God got me, I'm not worried about it, blah blah, all this stuff, bruh. I really don't get in that, but what I'm gonna say is this, bro. God, I ain't even supposed to say it like that, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like God don't support idiots. Okay? And what I mean by that is this. If you sit here and not want to understand that God bless people with knowledge to invent gloves, to invent PPE, personal protection equipment to save you, then you're an idiot. If you think that God he gives you a choice, either you're going to protect yourself or you not. And if you're going to go outside and not protect yourself, and you're going to sit here and try to blame God for that when it don't go right, come on, bro. That's on you. That's all I'm saying. That don't mean God don't love everybody. That don't mean nothing. I'm just saying like this. In the beginning, everybody tell you God's a jealous God, man. Come on. He's got human ways. Where do you think we got it from? So if you're going to sit here and think for a second that you should be okay right? You think just praying and then you pray, you won't go outside and be in people's face, getting coughed on and say, God got me. You go right ahead and be the, go ahead. Go ahead and be the fool. All right? That I'm not with that. I ain't with that at all. People who think that, man, it don't make no sense whatsoever. Where you think you get common sense from? Where you think you get knowledge and smarts and all these things from? You get that from God. That's a blessing in itself. If somebody be smart enough to say, hey, I'm tired of touching this stuff with my bare hands. I'm about to invent something. What we gonna call them? I don't know. Shoot, they hug your hand. I don't know. Let's call them gloves. Hey, where you think they got that knowledge from? You know what I'm saying? That was a blessing to everybody. Bro, and I just use gloves because the glove thing too, it ain't, don't nobody believe me about the glove, but I found the video. Maybe people hear from a nurse or something like that. People will believe me about like the gloves really don't matter. You just wash your hands, bro. I watch people do this at Walmart all the time, touching everything, touching their phone, and they got gloves on, bro. And thinking the gloves is saving them, bro. Now, what you got around your face, the face mask, that's doing a great, that's what you're supposed to do. But, man, wash your hands. Just wash your hands, bro. Like, the gloves, in a way, unless you using them properly. Like, say, you go in there, pick up what you want, go check out, take your gloves off before you leave Walmart, put them in the trash, and then get in your car. You know, certain ways. Use them properly. A lot of us don't use the stuff properly, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's other stuff too going on along with this. Like, everybody ain't getting special treatment. Everybody worry about this check. Man, I was watching. What made me look this up? Gilly the Kid podcast. I don't know if y'all check this stuff out, but like I had to get to look. I was like, he ain't lying about the prisons. Prisons getting. They don't care about them. They can't do social distancing. I got a video on that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all, man. It's a lot more going on, but I just thought that this documentary, it's on Netflix, by the way. I don't know if I said that. It's on Netflix. Check it out. I think that's the exact name. Pandemic: How to Stop an Outbreak. All that stuff we've been talking about, no lie, besides the 5G stuff, okay? And that's another documentary out about that. And I gotta find it, and I promise y'all I'ma find that out. It was a movie or it was something like that. But that's not far-fetched either, dog. The 5G stuff, cause saying 5G is sound weird. The signal that 5G produces is the problem. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta learn about frequencies and all that stuff, bro. It's certain frequencies that bust your eardrums, bro. Like, for people to think that it's not real, it's crazy, bro. Like, radiation is real, man. Like, if you see them houses or if you see towers and wonder why these 2 blocks ain't got nobody there no more, that's why. You know what I'm saying? That stuff can give people cancer, all types of stuff. So it's very real. I just think the way people are saying it make it sound not real. Because 4G was doing it, 2G was doing it, telephone poles was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You know what I mean? What I was going to say. But yeah, so it ain't just, it's been happening. It just now it's, when is enough going to be enough? Like, when is it going to be? Because it's just going to get stronger and stronger. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had said something about a microwave. I had said the same thing too. My thing is that the microwave get more powerful. Do you know a microwave now is almost powerful enough to cook a full turkey? But if you look it up, they raise the amount of radiation per year that they think the body can handle. And I don't think that's cool neither, though, bro. When everything's based off of it already, from cell phones, microwaves, etc., and then you got people who need pacemakers and things like that, and they can't be around it, that makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want y'all to check that out, man. But my dude is American too. The guy that was appointed to get ahead of this stuff, he called it. He said it, bro. And they mentioned old boy in there too, Bill Gates. He said it too because he said he was very interested in the 1918, Spanish flu and all that stuff that killed 50 to 100 million people. And he was like, it's still mass graves around here that ain't been dug up, that ain't did it. So that's why he been waiting on it. He was like, if it happened then, and he said he been mapping it out, like everything, all these little flus that's been coming, jumping, leaving, coming and jumping, leaving. He was like, it was bound that one of them gonna stick. You know what I'm saying? If we don't get ahead of the curve, and where he fitting in, he's willing to give like technology or whatever to try to get ahead of this. They was even talking about Ebola. They still fighting I keep cursing. They still fighting Ebola today. I did not know this. They are, and it's big. It's not like a little case here, a little case there. No, it just where it's at, it's contained, and they ain't letting you up out of there. So just think, from the time we first heard that, it's people who've been contained for I don't know how long, bro. It's unbelievable. I was like, get the heck out of here, man. So they and that's even based off your respiratory and all that. And that's what they mapping off of from the original flu, and it's just getting worse, and it's just getting worse, and it's just getting worse. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, ain't no wonder why that these people just got their funding all of a sudden now. But like I said, though, man, it's a good eye opener. I thought I opened this can, man. It's a good eye opener. I swear to God, I wouldn't recommend it if it wasn't. It's in 4 parts. You know what I'm saying? Super dope, easy to pick up on, man. And I did not know it was this many versions of the dang on flu. But when I tell you, we the last to even like for real, like get cracking on something, man, they show you other countries jump down on it. As soon as they hear about 20 cases and there's so much of time, shut it down. China don't play, bro. They showed it. China do not play. When they heard it was the bird flu and they figured out it was coming from chickens, I am not lying. Slime 315, what's going on? I am not lying. Dude, they straight up killed all the chickens, bro. They was slaughtering chickens. We don't want no more chicken. Kill them all. Nope. Kill them all. And they was killing them until they developed a vaccine for the chickens. And if that didn't work, they was going to keep killing chickens. But luckily, the vaccines for the chickens worked. Man, I couldn't believe that, dog. And all this stuff originally start from where? Wet markets. Bird flu, wet markets. All these viruses start from wet markets. And I don't know why they not making these dudes practice even better, man. Oh, another thing too. That I'm hyped up, man, because I'm telling you, it was real good, man. I don't get to watch TV like that around here. You know what I mean? But when something good, I like to spread the word on it. And this was especially educational, you know what I'm saying? But they said that ICE, the people who catch the people crossing borders and they get detained, they not giving them no vaccines. So they not getting vaccinated for nothing. You know how many people still in them camps? From ICE catching them and people getting deported, they still waiting and this, that, and the third. They don't get nothing. So right now, you got people hopping, trying however they do it, crossing the border, getting caught, getting put in camps, and they ain't getting nothing. Nothing at all, bro. Now, I ain't think it was that. Now, I know they were saying it was barbaric. It was like concentration camps. I saw they weren't getting them blankets, getting them little aluminum foil things or whatever. Bruh, that's just crazy, dog. That's prison. That's prison. They was claiming it's not like prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I don't understand, but it's messed up, bro. I watched it 2 months ago. You watched the pandemic, man. Wasn't it good, Ryan? Tell them if they want to catch up, bro. Man, so many versions of the flu, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I thought it came out like the last 2 weeks or something like that. I don't know. But I caught it today and I sat there and watched all of it. Bless me. But yeah. And it's just crazy like that. Yeah, pandemic. Yeah, man. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to catch up on everything like Ryan been talking about, I've been talking about, bro, it'll catch you up to speed for stuff that you didn't think was around. That's real, because that shocked me. China don't be playing, bro. China do not be playing. It's off the chain to see how they took it so seriously. And I'm not understanding, if we knew about this back in November, December, how could we not take it seriously, bro? You know what I'm saying? But shoot, I don't even know what I want to start with. What I want to start with? Well, I want to start with the prison video the nurse about the gloves. Since somebody don't believe me, man, I keep going back and forth, bro. I don't even know if I'm gonna talk about Yaya, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna talk about Yaya, but what is it at, man? Yeah, man. I don't know if y'all saw this on Instagram. It's another one on. Hey, hold on, y'all. I ain't want to get an eyelash in my eye. It sucks, bro. Anyway, it's another one of this video that's a little longer with some more stuff. It came out when the virus in China started. Oh, okay. Now, don't y'all get confused, though. It ain't talking about coronavirus on there, though. But if you watch it, though, man, dude was telling them this stuff was coming, bro. They was man, it's like they said so many times in the film. It's like they be like, we know something big coming, bro. Like, we know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? These people trying to get that money so they can start testing this vaccine, and they wouldn't be able to get approved. But all of a sudden, at the end of the documentary, which was like mid 2019, they was like, "Yeah, we'll give it to you." I was like, "What?" I guess so, dude. I guess so. You know what I'm saying? J Beats and Waves, D Price, what's going on, man? It just tripped me out when it got to the end. Just when you get to that last episode, the last 5 minutes, I want to say 7 to 5 minutes, it's like you got to read it. You know how I be reading like you think it's finna go off. And it's going to go to each person you've been following, and it's going to say some stuff. Be sure to read it, because it's not over. It's not over, because like it's going to switch from the reading back to the regular film. Make sure you read that. It's going to blow your mind. You're going to be like, what? It's a trip, yo. It's a trip. And Ron, I tell you, China know how to stop a pandemic. They shuts it down. They don't care, bro. They don't. You can leave, but you ain't coming in. You hear me? They ain't playing. They ain't playing. But yeah, man, this messed me up right here. Like I said, it's another video, a different cat on YouTube somewhere, but it was kind of grainy. I wanted to show that because it was a little more in depth of what this guy's talking about here. This guy's at FCI Elkton. What did it say? Elkton Prison in Ohio, bro. I found this one on IG. I gotta make sure y'all can hear this though. Let's see. Let me know if y'all can hear this, bro. All right. I know y'all can see it. I just want to know if y'all can hear it.
You know, I don't even know how to start this shit, but shit was all good like a couple days ago, right? So, all of a sudden, out of the blue, fucking everybody just fucking dying and getting sick and shit. Like, this shit serious as fuck. Like, they literally leaving us in here to die. Like, you know, it's probably like 3 dudes I know already and shit. You feel me? Motherfucking, they took out this bitch dead that I literally knew and shit. The rest of these motherfuckers just sick as hell, you know? They talking about social distancing and shit. You feel me? Nigga can't even social distance or nothing, cause like, nigga, like look at this shit, hold on. This motherfucker over here, they talking about stay 6 feet from motherfuckers and shit. And look at this shit. This motherfucker over here. This motherfucker over here dying from corona. They got this motherfucker in my room and shit. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck I'm supposed to live? You know what I'm saying? Then they talking about stay 6 feet. Then they gave us these motherfucking masks and literally like said good luck. You feel me? Now right now I ain't got that shit. You feel me? But you know I got a motherfucking little light ass drug sense. You feel me? Now they trying to kill a nigga in this bitch for real. You know? Then today this one motherfucker I know, AI and shit, this nigga dead. You feel me? They just took this nigga out. They literally leaving us in this bitch to catch this shit. Like, I ain't even got this shit. You feel me? But I don't know how long that shit gonna be. Cause I think I'm like, got some of the symptoms and shit. They talking about you can't smell shit and taste shit. You probably got that shit. So it's like today, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm tripping or what, but I for sure can't taste shit. You feel me? And shit, this shit paranoid. You know? So I don't know what to do. I just hit this bitch. I was like, fuck it, you know, try to keep the phone situation low key, but like this shit serious as fuck. Everybody in this bitch dying, and it's like, what the fuck y'all want me to do? Like, die in this bitch? So shit, I need y'all to motherfucking whoever, you know, whoever you can get in contact with that can help me.